is 25 seconds late. You can't fucking do that. You just cannot do that. If you... That is not... And there are a set of mistakes. There are certain things that... You can make mistakes and still easily get to platinum or diamond. There are a lot of mistakes you can make and get there. Just ask most of the people who are in the group chat. But for getting your first supply depot, usually it's at least your second supply depot, or second overlord, or second pylon. You forgot the first one. There is literally nothing else. Okay, no, I'm done. That was an engineering bay. That was a 45-second engineering bay. Okay, I'm gonna load it back up. I'm gonna load it back up, and we're not even gonna try to do any coaching. That's my coaching. Everything you did was wrong. Fix it, come back again. Now let's watch for entertainment value. I'm sorry, I apologize. Welcome back to Goldley. Delusions of Grandeur. Is it a planetary fortress rush? There was someone mentioning how they planetary fortress rushed a diamond player, though in no way do I think the Zerg is a diamond player. Because he's early pulling a Terran, and then he just forgot about his Roach Warren. So he might be like a diamond Terran who planetary fortress rushed his way there. Like, let's just go back. Let's see. So it's obvious he's gonna do like a Roach all-in. But, like, how long is the spawning pool done before he just builds the Roach Warren? It is, like... do people just forget? We've been in the game for 60 seconds. It hasn't been, like, weeks or something. Like, did you forget your... It's been literally less than a minute and a half. If you're doing a Roach all-in, like, you get the Roach one. I guess you could be like, well, he got a queen first. That's why I didn't have the minerals. Well, he's fucking wrong. But, then again... Okay. The Lings are at the front. There's a single Marine, so that's gonna stop this all in its tracks. Of course, the command center is gonna land, which doesn't have much to do with most of this, but we're in. He could build a planetary in his main. Looks like the Ravager rush is going to involve approximately 3/5 of the Ravagers. This, of course, as you know, in the Zerg is known as the 3/5 compromise. It was an important part of early Zerg legislation before they had any sort of really moral compass.
supply depots.
Okay, so the Ravagers are gonna kill many of the SCVs. And then, but not now there is a Planetary at the natural. The thing is, the Planetary can't really, it can't kill the hatchery. There's a turret here, just in case those Ravagers decide they're just gonna fucking they're gonna take their jetpacks and start flying around. Never know when you need a goddamn turret. Can't be too careful nowadays. In this economy. And then suddenly the Planetary shows up out of nowhere. He could have killed the SCV. He just kind of didn't. And now everybody knows the best thing to do in this scenario is attack into a Planetary fortress and then pray. The praying part. Thoughts and prayers, everybody. Very effective against Planetary fortresses at your natural. Thoughts and prayers. And then he's decided just gonna... This is happening. And since there was any sort of early aggression, we all know that it takes at least 5 extra minutes before we realize, oh yeah, I can build other units. Okay. Those lings also die. 21 kills on the Planetary, which is, well, we're not gonna stop with that. That's 31 kills. But, unfortunately, it doesn't count all of the important kills. Like, it'll count the Zerglings, it'll count the Roaches, but it doesn't count killing my will to live and look at your shitty replays anymore. That was not counted in the kill counter, despite the fact it probably should have been. Now, you might be like, Winter. Battlecruisers make sense here because there's very little anti-air, and you know what? I'm not going to argue. Now the question is, where do we build the fusion core? Why wouldn't you build it in your empty main next to the abandoned tech lab in the only place not potentially protected by a Planetary fortress? You got a point. Why didn't I think of that? The Overlords? I assume they're hungover. 4 mutas on the way. Possibly the only units that could be microed worse than Ravagers in this scenario. Okay. The unit count is currently 1 tank, 1 Viking, 22 SCVs against 12 drones. Gotta have that sensor tower. You never know when mutas are gonna try to sneak around. I'm not entirely sure what the Zerg player expects here. Well, the turrets died. Somehow this is happening. That happened. Building armor and 1 battlecruiser on the way as the Zerg player has finally looked up and downloaded the Minimap DLC. The Minimap DLC allowing you to realize that instead of the map looking like this, now you might be like, wait, the Minimap DLC? I didn't think this game was pay to win. Little do you know that many players have yet to download the Minimap DLC. So what does that mean? That means instead of the minimap looking like this, like you might see on pro streams or something like that, the minimap instead looks like this. So with the minimap DLC, which you can download by subscribing to this channel, you can unlock the rest of the minimap. Planetary has 60 kills. I still want to know what software you used to do that. You mean the software to write on the screen? Or copy paste, all that? So I don't know, like, maybe we can do some coaching sessions. But thanks to everybody's support, like, I thought about it for a while and then I just splurged on it. It's Microsoft Paint. And you just have a green background. Here's the beauty of the internet. It doesn't even need to be green. With the power of computers, any color can be green. So, 2 battle cruisers show up. What's the play, everyone? Do we go kill the starports? No, of course not. We attack the Planetary, and the Planetary will end the game with 65 kills. I might add, I bet both players in this game, I almost guarantee you both players would have described this as a Planetary Fortress rush. But that is because both players, in every sense of the word, figuratively and literally, are very slow.